welcome to dinner tonight. My name is Danita Young and I work for Texas A&M AgriLife Extension. And today I'm going to be sharing with you one of my favorite recipes, salsa chicken. Now this recipe is for about 4 servings. I've gone ahead and I have sauteed and browned my chicken. I used about 3 ounces per serving, which is about what my plate recommends for us to eat. So I've already done that here in my electric skillet. Now we're going to add the rest of the ingredients. We're going to add 1 small red onion that's already been chopped. Now, you don't have to use purple necessarily or red. You can use white or yellow, whichever you prefer. We're going to add 1 small green pepper that I have sliced up. We're just going to mix that in there together and let that start simmering. I'm going to add 1 teaspoon of minced garlic. Now, if you'd rather use the fresh garlic, that's fine too. I use this just for convenience. And now that we've got that garlic in there with the onions, it's really beginning to smell good. Then we're going to add 1/2 teaspoon of black pepper, 1 cup of water, and 1 cup of salsa. And the salsa is any brand that you prefer. So now we're going to mix all of this together. And once we get all of these incorporated together, we're going to cover it and cook it for about 10 to 12 minutes for our vegetables to get tender. So we're going to cover that and let that cook. Okay, now we've let that simmer for about 10 to 12 minutes. So let's check and see if our peppers have gotten soft, and they have. They're beginning to get tender. So we're going to add the rest of our ingredients. We're going to add 1/2 cup of reduced sodium black beans, and I have rinsed those. We're going to add 1/2 cup of frozen corn. Now we're going to mix all this together, and we're going to need to let that cook for about another 5 minutes. And as you heard me say, I did use the reduced sodium black beans, and the frozen corn doesn't have much sodium at all. So we can really keep that sodium count down on this. Now our green peppers are a great source of vitamins, as well as our chicken is a good source of protein. Now that we've got that cooked and the other vegetables have gotten warm, we're going to plate this. Now we're going to serve this on about 1/2 cup of brown rice. And we just use the ready rice that you can put in the microwave. So that's just a little quicker when you're trying to get that meal on the table. So as you can see, this really does come together. It also is a 1-dish meal for your family. So we're going to go ahead, we want to get a little calcium in there, some dairy, so we're going to sprinkle it with a Mexican blend cheese. And also, while we're talking about that low sodium, we really do like to encourage people to spice things with herbs, because again, we're cutting that sodium. So I'm going to add just a little bit of fresh cilantro to that for a little extra flavor and color. I hope your family enjoys this dish as much as mine does. And remember, next time you're wondering what's for dinner, visit us at Texas A&M AgriLife Extension Service.